We are 6 minutes away from introductions here. The Hartford Hurricanes at the U-32 Raiders in boys first round playoff soccer on cvtsport.net. Thanks for joining us. Looking forward to an excellent boys playoff soccer season. About them. Go ahead and hit record. Good afternoon. Welcome to U-32 High School, where today's boys playoff soccer matchup features the number 10 ranked Hartford Hurricanes against the number 7 ranked U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. I'll be bringing you the call on this matchup of boys soccer powers here from Gallison Hill in U-32's high school campus. Let's take a look at the lineups for these two teams. First of all, for the Hartford Hurricanes, coming into this game with a record of 3-5-1, they will be in the white jerseys with white shorts out there for today's matchup. They are 3-5-1. They have losses against Brattleboro, Green Mountain, Hanover, Woodstock, and Green Mountain again. There are victories, Fairhaven, Woodstock, and Fairhaven also. Their tie, Division IV Sharon Academy, who's a powerhouse, always seems to put out good athletes. So that's where Hartford lands right now. Let's take a quick look at their starting lineup. A senior-packed team for this Hartford Hurricane squad. First of all, a senior defender wearing number 21, Ian O'Brien. A sophomore midfielder wearing number 2, Nolan McMahon. A senior midfielder wearing number 3, Tanner Bassett. A senior midfielder wearing number 4, Dylan Morse. He's one of the captains for the Hurricanes. A junior midfielder wearing number 8, Taryn Pryor. A sophomore defender wearing number 10, Joey Beggs. A senior midfielder wearing number 14, Carter Nallette. A senior midfielder wearing number 19, Aiden Brooks, another one of the captains for the Hurricanes. A senior midfielder wearing number 20, Remy Lambert, also one of the captains for Hartford. A senior midfielder wearing number 23, Nick Martin, and he's a vital, probably the top goal scorer for the Hurricanes, a guy to keep your eye on out there if you're a Hurricane fan, and a guy to keep an eye on if you're a U-32 defender. And the starting goalkeeper, a senior wearing number 30, Shane Miller. The Hurricanes are coached by Kevin Gilball. In his 6th year, his assistant coaches Connor Brooks, PJ Sheehan, Bailey Parker, Glenn Barnes, Chad Albrecht, Austin Moody, Sean O'Brien, Sean McMahon. Wow, I think he has a bigger coaching staff than the New England Patriots. So each person has their own individual coach, it sounds like, and we'll see if that benefits the Hartford Hurricanes. And now let's take a look at the U-32 Raiders, ranked number 7 coming into this one. They could have been a little higher if it wasn't for the heartbreaking double overtime loss to Montpelier, 3-2 last Saturday, the final game of the regular season. They come into the game with a record of 4-4. Losses to Montpelier, North Country, Stowe, and St. Jay. Wins against Northfield, Peoples, Lake Region, and Lamoille. The U-32 Raiders starting lineup: junior goalkeeper wearing number 0, Jazz Zendik. A senior defender wearing number 2, Jacob Bizazaro. A senior defender wearing number 3, Gabe Van Hoy. A junior midfielder wearing number 4, Quinn Olney. A senior forward wearing number 9, Trevor Clayton. Glad to see Trevor back in the lineup. Went down early in the Montpelier game, landing it on his shoulder, holding his collarbone area, but he's up. He's ready to go in this one. The speedster, a player that U-32 needs healthy to be successful to make a playoff run. Junior midfielder, number 10, Cale Humke. Sophomore defender wearing number 11, Finn Lowe. A senior midfielder wearing number 14, Tyler Heading. A senior defender wearing number 20, and a CVTsport.net student broadcast specialist that will be joining us tomorrow in the booth for the girls matchup against Mount Abraham, Noah McLean. A sophomore midfielder wearing number 22, Finn O'Donnell, and a senior midfielder wearing number 15, Dylan Clayton, who scored 2 goals against Montpelier in that match last Saturday. Compliments brother Trevor so well, the 2 seniors, both dangerous speed, both dangerous skills, both dangerous striking ability. So having them both on the field really makes Coach Mike Noyes in his 3rd year as the head coach, and he's been there a long time, helped out Steve Town before becoming the head coach here with the boys. Will be at the helm for the Raiders, and Brock Allen is his assistant. So we are just a few minutes away from the start of this one. The Hartford Hurricanes at the U-32 Raiders in boys high school soccer. You can hear Hank Van Orman from downstairs introducing the teams. I would like to thank our friends at Alpine AC and Cooling. AC and Cooling Specialist, doing both commercial and residential. Give them a call at 229-0074. And Packard Fuels from East Montpelier, locally owned by Ellery Packard, proud supporter of local area athletics. 262-3838 Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. And I certainly would like to thank the Hartford Athletic Program, who is helping us bring this game to you today, along with the U-32 Athletic Program. Special shout out to the IT department here at U-32 as well, helping us keep these streams flowing. It's time for the national anthem. We'll be right back after we honor America. Welcome back to the action here on this Tuesday afternoon, the first round of playoff soccer. 3 officials for today's game. We've got 2 line judges. They'll be calling the out of bounds and the fouls on the side judges. Takes the officials a little bit to get used to the 3-man crew as well. You have to have a referee that has done it before, so he knows to look for the flags frequently from the side judges. The side judges can point out a handball or a foul along with the direction of the out of bounds. And having those 2 extra set of eyes, especially in playoffs, always a good thing. The team's taking the field now, huddling up in the middle. I said that Hartford was a senior-laden team. U-32, 9 seniors for U-32 as well. So 2 very experienced sides taking each other on in this one. The Hartford Hurricanes play a pretty solid schedule. A lot of strong D2 teams, sprinkle in a D1 team here and there. U-32's losses have certainly come to some difficult teams as well. Stowe, a former D3 powerhouse, now a D2 powerhouse. St. Johnsbury, a D1 team, and then a great game against Division II Montpelier. Looks like Hartford will start with the kickoff. It's Nolan McMahon that will get things going, the sophomore. And McMahon, one of the playmakers out there for the Hartford Hurricanes, a guy to watch for the Hurricanes. Good head volleying there by both squads. Ball on the side, Quinn Olney. Here is Trevor Clayton now. Taking it into the middle, looking for the pass. That one deflected away. Good defense by Joey Beggs on the near side for the Hurricanes. Ball reversed by Clayton, finds McLean. McLean looks to play to the wing. Ball up the line, Tyler Heading, keeping it moving forward. Played out of bounds. Good strong challenge that time by Nick Martin over there for the Hurricanes. Oh, no, Ian O'Brien, pardon me. That's number 21, Ian O'Brien. Here's Humke, Cale Humke, the playmaker for the U-32 Raiders. Great passer in the middle. Gets his teammates open, does a good job connecting on those passes and really creating for the U-32 squad. This throw-in will be for Olney and the Raiders. Looking for his teammate Lowe, but dispossessed by the Hurricanes. Here's a ball on the foot of Martin. Martin plays it into the middle. Here's Bissett. Bissett sealing off. Played forward. Good play by Finn Lowe. Finn Lowe on this left back spot for U-32. Very solid. Here's Bizzazaro now looking up for Lowe. Up the line. He's challenged. Ball goes out of bounds off Bissett and the Hurricanes. Here's Humke. Over to Dylan Clayton. Dylan Clayton looking for the big field reversal. Great look onto the far side. Ball ahead, Trevor Clayton tries to dump it back for Finn O'Donnell. That's a takeaway for Hartford. That ball rolls off the foot of Taryn Pryor, the junior midfielder, and it will be a throw-in. McLean takes it for U-32. Ball by Martin. Martin reverses fields. Center back, Aiden Brooks now. All the way over to Beggs. Beggs now looking down the line. He's got a runner. And Bizzazaro tips that one out of bounds. That ball was intended for Taryn Pryor, making that run. Skirted over the sideline. And here's the first substitute for the Hurricanes. It's Jack Hinckley, the senior midfielder, getting some early minutes for Coach Gubal. Here's the throw-in, looking for Martin. Martin sends it back, tries to play it in. Hinckley tries to play it in, deflected away. Trevor Clayton with a good trap, going quickly after it. Humke crosses it into the middle. Humke now coming away with a loose ball. Finds Trevor Clayton. Clayton picking up some yardage. And deflected away. Nice defense by Joey Beggs. That ball rolls out of bounds. It will be a Hurricane throw-in. Beggs with the throw-in. Humke with a nice heel forward right to Olney. Didn't even know that he made eye contact with him. Didn't need to. That's the reason Humke's such a good passer. Has field awareness. Knows where his teammates are. Nice play on the pass to Heading from McLean. McLean on the challenge of the takeaway. Here's some open space down the left side. McMahon making a forward pass. Looking for Remy Lambert. He's taken out on the slide tackle. Ball stays in play. Lowe comes strong through it. Bizzazaro punching it out. And Heading didn't like what he saw. He just wanted to clear it out of the U-32 end and sends it toward Hartford. Here's a ball through on the foot of Martin. Martin gets the shot off, but it's a save by Zendik. Good position by Zendik. Martin got that one up. And the first touch by Zendik is a nice save on a good strike by Hartford's Martin. Here's the first foul on the game. It comes from a push against the Raiders, and it will be a free kick. Looks like it will be O'Brien taking this free ball. Humke gets first touch on it. Taps it forward. Here's Trevor Clayton. Changes direction. Clayton weaves through a defender. He's got a runner looking for O'Donnell. And that one skirts over the sideline. Throw in Hartford. Winner of this game takes on the winner of number 2 ranked Stowe and number 15 ranked Lake Region. Game that's being, and that game will be played today as well. The winner will take on the winner of this one Friday. That one slides out of bounds. Bizzazaro going after it. This is a multi-use sports facility, and we've got a lot of rain the last 3 weeks, so it's a little soft in some spots. North Country came to town and took on U-32 last night. They defeated U-32, and they also did some damage to the field. So a few soft spots. You'll see anywhere the field is brown, it's where the football teams coagulated and really chewed up the field. So it might be issue of some footing on some of those plays for the plant foot and a direction change for the players out there. We'll keep an eye on that and see if that impacts the play. Trevor Clayton looking long for his brother Dylan. The Raiders maintain possession. Dylan into the middle. Humke ahead to Olney. Only attempted cutback, but played away nicely by the defense, Tanner Bissett. Raiders with the throw-in. Dylan Clayton back to Lowe. Lowe cuts it back into the middle. Here's Humke. Finds Clayton. Nice volley. Heading. Punches it in, but it's knocked out by the steady Ian O'Brien. Talked to Coach Guyball before, and he talked about O'Brien being rock solid back in the center defensive area for Hartford. He expects him to deflect away a lot of U-32 attacks. Ball in the middle, taken away. That takeaway by Carter Nillette, the senior midfielder. Here come the Hurricanes on a counter. Bissett looking ahead. Pryor plays it back, and there's some footing issues. I was talking about that. We will see that throughout the match. The athletic crew does a great job here, whatever they can, but Mother Nature in Vermont usually decides the fate of our facilities. This one played out and kept in by Lowe. Good hustle by Lowe to keep that one in play. Here's Bizzazaro now. He looks to change fields ahead. Gets it on the foot of Dylan Clayton. Clayton, scrappy defense, takes it away from two Hartford defenders and plays it into the Hartford end, out of bounds over the end line. 31:40 remaining in the first half, no score. We'd say if this is a boxing match, both teams feeling each other out a little bit. Hartford probably had the better of the opportunities thus far with that early shot by Martin that Zendik was able to make a save on. You'll see teams trying to decide where they can find a weakness, and they will repeatedly attack that if they think they can either go with their strength or a matchup that they might get better yardage or better attack position in. That ball played out by Pryor, so looks like Hartford's probing this left side of the U-32 defense, going up their own right wing. Ball played out of bounds, and Humke wins the throw-in for the Raiders. Long throw-in, finds its way all the way ahead to Trevor Clayton. Weaving through defenders, gets past two. McLean with a give and go from Clayton. Clayton looking ahead, here's O'Donnell. O'Brien comes over to make the takeaway. O'Donnell taps it out, and it will be a goal kick. O'Donnell, the sophomore, O'Brien, the senior. It will be a goal kick, and it looks like stepping up to take it will be O'Brien. O'Brien with a boot into the middle, skip header. McLean's first two to send it back toward Hartford. O'Donnell with a challenge on Dylan Morse, the left midi for Hartford. Ball trapped down and out of bounds. Taryn Pryor making the move for the Hurricanes. This throw-in will go U-32's way. McLean will take it. Into the middle goes McLean. Looking for Humke. Humke volleys that one back long. Zendik comes up to make the play. Gets it all the way out to midfield. And cleared out nicely by Bazzazaro. Senior Bazzazaro takes the nice long throw and right onto the foot of Trevor Clayton. Dispossessed. Here's Beggs looking forward. There's another footing issue. Little misstep on the plant foot that time by Bazzazaro. Here's O'Donnell. Nice tap outside. That one to Heading. Heading brings it back into the middle. Looking forward for O'Donnell, but it's a takeaway. Here's the counterattack. That was Pryor. Here's O'Donnell down the right side. He's got some space. Crosses to Humke in the middle. Humke with a cutback. Looking the far side to Ben Clark, but it's tapped away. Lowe is there to support. Finn Lowe now looking for an open teammate. Here's Humke making the run. And that one goes off a Raider foot. Throw in for the Hurricanes. Here's Trevor Clayton now. Looking into the middle. O'Brien there to send it away. With a cross into the middle. That header gets away. Here's the shot. What a save by Shane Miller. But it's a follow-up. Rebound and goal. Dylan Clayton, the hard rebound off Miller. And follows it up and scores it. The Raiders go on top 1-0 with 27:32 remaining in the first half. Hartford will take the kickoff as a couple substitutes check into the game. Looks like Eddie Gion, the senior defender, coming up and playing the right midi for Hartford, will check into the game. Sean Butler checks into the right midfield slot for the U-32 Raiders. Here's Gion. Ball played back. Here's Bizzazaro. Bizzazaro's got the toque and the face mask. He looks like a bank robber, but he's a center midfielder back there. I don't blame him. It gets cold in late October, early November games, and certainly the Raiders hoping they can sneak their way into some November action here. That's the second whistle for a foul, and this one's going to go against the Raiders. Free kick for O'Brien. Sends it down the line. It goes over the sideline, out of bounds. Bizzazaro will come over and take the throw for U-32. Just over 26 remaining. U-32 on a Dylan Clayton shot, rebound, and put back. Clark looking into the middle. Oh, fine. That was Ben Clark to Sean Butler, rather, into the middle. Here's Dylan Clayton looking up the line. Nice overlap run that time by Noah McLean. All the way from the back spot, found himself an opening, making that overlap run down the wing. But that pass just a little too much pace on it, and it goes over the end line. O'Brien will take the goal kick for the Hurricanes. Low ball into the middle. Here's Humke. He has it taken away. Nice defense there by Sawyer Albrecht, who's checked into the game, the sophomore midfielder. Ball sent into the U-32 end. Here's Lowe and a nice pass from Bizzazaro, looking down the line to Clark. Clark back to Lowe. Humke dumps it off. Good ball movement. Here's Heading now. Tries to reverse Fields, looking for Clayton Long again. That one floats over the head. Clayton fakes the shot, cut back into the middle, left foot shot, it's low, deflected out. Here's the rebound by Trevor Clayton, and a nice save by Shane Miller, the keeper. McLean hustling up to support, can't keep it in. Out of bounds, it will be a Hartford Hurricane goal kick. O'Brien will take it. You can see he looked for green grass that time. May have lost some footing last time and wasn't able to get the air on it he wanted. Here's Trevor Clayton. O'Brien shadowing him. Ball played into the middle. Good job by Butler to come away off that first touch. Finds McLean on the right side. McLean getting aggressive up there on the right side. Has some open space. Inside to Humke. Humke looking outside to Dylan Clayton, and that goes over the sideline out of bounds. Here's the throw-in. McLean battling over there with Pryor. Raiders come away with it. Crossed into the middle. Trevor Clayton has time, has space. Curves one inch, goes just over the crossbar. Excellent footwork by Trevor Clayton. Tried to put some curve on that one, and it didn't cut quite as much as he wanted. Just right, just over the crossbar. Raiders had a 2-0 lead last Saturday against the Montpelier Solons. Solons struck midway through the second half, and then with a minute and a half left, headed one in, and then in the second overtime, headed a second ball in to go away with the golden goal victory. So the Raiders aren't going to be complacent. They're not going to settle on a 1-goal lead. You're going to see this Raider team pressuring to try to get some goal insurance out here. Here's Humke off to the side to Butler. Butler pulls the trigger. It's a hopper, and well played by Shane Miller again. You're not going to trust your hands alone on this wet, muddy field. And Butler does a good job getting his body in front of that one. Lowe heads that one into the middle. On the far side, it's Logan Sutar. Here's some space. Sutar backing up. Nice tap through that time by Taryn Pryor. Almost got himself room to get the shot off. Here's Heading now on the takeaway. Looking forward, Trevor Clayton was on sides. Nice thought that time by Heading. Didn't get enough of an angle on that one, so Clayton could run onto it. And this not good. A player down for Hartford, and I think it's O'Brien, key center back. I'm not sure what happened there. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take it too. With 21:23 remaining, the score is 1-0, U-32 on top. You're watching high school playoff soccer on cvtsport.net. I'd like to thank our friends at Alpine AC and Cooling, Alpine and AC Cooling Specialists, both commercial and residential, 229-0074, and Packard Fuels, 262-3838, proud supporter of local area athletics. Packard Fuels, home heating oil, keeping you warm.
Just in case. All right, ready?
Welcome back. It is O'Brien that went down. He wasn't really near anybody, and the only thing I can think of, that wet footing, slippery ground there, may have twisted or turned or something. He is walking off under his own power, so that's an excellent thing. Hate to see an injury for anybody out there. Shane Miller will scoop it up and punt this one away for Hartford. Ball onto the foot of Pryor for first touch. Can't keep it in bounds. McLean for U-32 will take the throw-in. Skip header forward. Punched away on the left back area. That is Remy Lambert, senior captain, midfielder. Van Hoy challenges that time. Pryor coming in hard, and Van Hoy wins the throw-in for the Raiders. Here's the throw-in on the far side. Tyler Heading. Good takeaway that time by Bassett. Bassett switches fields. This ball forward. Sent away by the U-32 Raider defense. That one cleared away by Bazzazaro. Catches a little bump that time from Pryor afterwards. Gives one back that time to Pryor. Pryor kind of shoves him out of the way. They're going to be playing each other for another 60 minutes. I hope they get over their little spat now before one of them gets an unnecessary whistle. Here's a run into play. Dylan Clayton off the outside of his right foot. Diving save by Shane Miller. Nice thought by Clayton. Tried to keep it low. Miller stretched out. And again, I don't think Clayton had the footing he wanted. You can see the brown chewed up area there. Wasn't able to direct that with as much pace as he might have wanted, but what an excellent run. Lowe sending it back toward the Hartford end. Here is Pryor now. Pryor coming down the right side. Gets around one defender, and he's tripped up. And these two talking to each other a little bit. The official should probably get on top of that one right now. Pizzazaro called for the foul on the trip, and this is going to be a good opportunity for Hartford to take a free kick. Stepping up to take it will be Sawyer Albrecht, the junior midfielder. He's going to try to bend this one to the far post. Surge of white jerseys on that far post area will come charging in and seeing if they can create something. Raiders gave up 2 of their 3 goals Saturday against Montpelier on set pieces, corner kicks, but I can imagine they are ready to redeem themselves on this one. It's a low one, short. Nice thought, and that one's punched out by Pizzazaro. Gian will take the throw in. Humke with a nice fake. Turn kick forward. Trevor Clayton now gets by his defender. He's got some real estate. He's got wheels. Stops it. Cuts it back. Looking across the field. This bender right into the middle. Cleared out nicely that time. On the far side, that was Evan Berman, the senior midfielder, who's checked in. Here's another bending ball. Clayton's there, but Miller makes the grab. Good sure hand grab that time by Miller. Clayton was very close to getting there on time to tap that over Miller. Here's McLean now, shadowed by Bissett. Bissett with the takeaway. He's got space down the left side. Van Hoy clears it over the sideline out of bounds. Just over 17 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-0 U-32 on top of Hartford in this boys playoff soccer matchup. Berman will come up and take the throw in for the Hurricanes. Chipped in, heads it out. Dylan Clayton trying to clear that one. Ooh. And it's open, and Gian almost gets a foot on it. And it's cleared out by Pizzazaro. Now, I'm not clear whether or not if that would have been a handball if Zendik grabbed it. I think that's what Zendik was concerned about. As the throw-in goes for Gian and the Hurricanes. Clayton clearly was not passing that back to Zendik. It was a miss kick. He was trying to punt, clear it away on the volley, but it went off the outside of his foot. Zendik came up, kind of grabbed it, wanted to just kind of drop it at his feet. He didn't want to risk getting called for the handball, and what a great opportunity for the Hurricanes. U-32 survives a big scare. Here's Clayton now. Finds McLean. McLean has space on the right side. Nope, that's Sotar. Sotar down the right side. Looking ahead. That was McLean making the run down the right side. They pulled a little switch on me. McLean up to the midfield area. And Sotar back onto the defense. Free kick. That's a charging call against U-32. O'Brien takes most of them, and this will be Aiden Brooks taking this one. O'Brien's still not back in the game yet, standing by the bench. This one goes over the end line, and the Raiders will take the goal kick. Just over 15 minutes to go. Quinn Olney comes back into the game. Ben Clark comes out after some good minutes on the left midfield for the Raiders. Van Hoy will take the goal kick. Got a lot of that one. Volleyed forward. Olney chasing after it. Looking ahead and gets it to Trevor Clayton. Little crowding there. And nice play by Gian that time to play it off a Raider. Throw in for Hartford. Here's in the middle, it's O'Donnell. Takeaway. Bissett now with a cut back. Plays it into the box. No. Headed away by Pizzazaro. This ball goes toward the sideline. Great play that time by Lowe. Pryor was coming on hard. Lowe just tapped it around him. Trevor Clayton now has space, looking into the middle. McLean loses his footing a little bit and can't quite get to it before Miller comes out and makes the play. Here's Miller with a punt right at the 18. Hooks it, and that will go over the sideline. Sotar will take the throw in for U-32. No, he won't, because there's a substitute checking in. This is June Sullivan-Kemple, the senior winger. And McLean will move back to his right defensive spot. Sullivan-Kemple will move up to the right wing. Here's Trevor Clayton trying to get around the defender. Well played that time. Joey Beggs clears it away. Not only does he clear it away, he curves it enough so it goes over the sideline and doesn't give up the corner kick. So well played. Here's O'Donnell now. His cross into the middle. Here's the volley. And that was Sullivan-Kemple. Almost volleyed that one in, just wide left of the post. And that's going to be a goal kick for the Hurricanes. 12:30 to go in this game, and good news if you are a Hurricane fan. Ian O'Brien checks back into the game. Whatever the quick hit was, injury, it was a quick one, and not enough to keep the tough senior down. This one goes over the sideline. Hustling after it was Nick Martin, but the Raiders will win the throw-in. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Dylan Clayton ahead, right onto the foot of brother Trevor. O'Donnell in the middle, looking for Sullivan-Kemple. Making his presence felt, O'Brien with a quick run to pick this loose ball up. Ball sent forward. Here's Nick Martin making the run. He finds a mud spot and goes down. Van Hoy trying to get by him. First touch by DeFelice, the sophomore midfielder who's checked in for the Hurricanes. Here come the Raiders on a counterattack. Ball sent to the sideline. Lowe has time. Gets in front of it. Into the middle to Butler. Butler to Only tried to cross into the middle. Nobody there. Good play by Bazzazaro to intercept that pass. Dylan Clayton now. His pass deflected by Bassett. Ball chipped into the Raider end, and what a volley that time by Bazzazaro. Both Bazzazaro and Van Hoy so fleet of foot, so coordinated out there in that center defensive area. This ball forward, it made it through, but getting tied up was Trevor Clayton that time. It will be a Hurricane throw-in. Substitute checking into the game. Looks like Carter Nillette, the senior midfielder, will check back in for the Hurricanes. Here's Trevor Clayton. Step over move. Looking for the overlap with Heading. Heading down the right side. Tries to cross it in the middle. O'Brien deflects that away. Ball up the line. Played to the outside. It was Pryor trying to make that play. Couldn't keep it in bounds. McLean and the Raiders will get a throw-in. McLean finds Trevor Clayton. Clayton reverses Fields onto the foot of Butler. Butler back to Clayton. Clayton around one defender, gets a shot off, but it's over the crossbar, just high by a couple feet. Clayton, both Dylan and Trevor, so quick, so fast, that I would hate to be a defender trying to stay with them when they're making their dribble moves. This mud certainly makes it easy for them to make one fake, two fakes, a quick step, and get a shot off. And both of them have the power to put it on net with force and authority inside the 40. Here's Butler now looking forward, heading, running onto it. Dylan Morse clears it out over the sideline. Nice play by the big left fullback. Here's Humke. Outside, ball crossed into the middle. Deflected away, O'Brien's there. And that one picked up by Miller, Shane Miller, the keeper. Miller with a booming punt well over midfield. Onto the U-32 end, but that's going to be an offside call. It was about to be one-on-one and would have been a goal. But as the ball was struck on the punt, Nick Martin was a step beyond the last U-32 defender. So instead of a goal for Hartford, we have a free kick for U-32. Here's McLean now. Sending it forward. Looking for Dylan Clayton. That's a takeaway by the Hurricanes. McLean inside to Humke. Takeaway by Albrecht. Albrecht sends it forward. Play there by Pryor. Trevor Clayton bumps Nillette off the ball. Comes away with it. Looking inside and into the middle. Van Hoy. O'Brien with a nice trap down at his feet. Takeaway by Humke. Heading was looking for the give and go with Humke. Couldn't get it back to him. Here's Dylan Clayton. Outside to Heading. There's the give and go. Heading running onto it. O'Brien pressuring him, and Heading wins the corner kick by bouncing that off O'Brien's leg. Sean Butler will go over to take the corner. It's a quick, short corner. Heading and Butler. And O'Brien clears it away. Trevor Clayton volleys it in. Here's McLean. Gets a boot on it. Again, it's deflected. No. Just wide right of the post. I guess Hurricane did not get their foot on that one, so it will be a goal kick for Hartford. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Raiders lead 1-0 over Hartford. Hartford has had a couple nice opportunities, unable to capitalize. Dylan Clayton showing his speed up the right side, loses his footing in the mud. And Morris plays it off Clayton to win the throw-in. Sub checking in for the Hurricanes. It's Nolan McMahon, the sophomore midfielder, checking back into the game. Here's the throw-in by Morse. Trevor Clayton, crowd of white jerseys, gets the shot off, bounces away, but Miller is there to scoop up that rebound. Those low bouncers on this mud, the ball's wet, the ball's cold. Miller has gone down a few times, so I'm sure his jersey and gloves are pretty caked with mud. That one came off, and almost another rebound opportunity for U-32. Here's Humke now to Heading. Heading looking forward, finds Trevor Clayton. Good pass connections there. Clayton back to Heading. Knocked away by a well-played defense. I think it might have been O'Brien again. Here's Beggs. Low now. Controls, and it rolls over the sideline. Being pressured by Pryor. O'Donnell and Ben Clark come back into the game for U-32. And after a short rest, Tanner Bassett comes back into the game for the Hurricanes. Low battling with Martin. That one off a U-32 foot throw in for Hartford. Taking it will be Joey Beggs. Beggs looking down the line. He has Pryor. Pryor crosses into the middle. O'Donnell taps it away. Here's the shot. Crossbar. And out of bounds. Nice strike by McMahon, though, that time. Coming in hard on that ball. Very nearly tying this one up with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Raiders get some help from their friend, Mr. Crossbar. Humke with a takeaway. Taps it on the outside to Ben Clark. Clark finds Trevor Clayton. Clayton crosses, reverses Fields on the far side, headed away by Morse. McLean will take the throw in for the Raiders. Heading skips that one forward. O'Donnell working against Morse. Second defender comes on. That's Nillette with the takeaway for Hartford. Here's a chance for the Hurricanes. Van Hoy clears it away. Wants the call. He might have kicked that off Nick Martin, and the official agrees with Van Hoy. Raiders throw in. Heading skips it forward. O'Donnell into the middle. Back to Heading. O'Donnell working the two-man game with Heading on the give and goes. Here's Heading now. Plays it back to Dylan Clayton. Oh, boy, that is slick on that far right side. Clayton looking for Heading on the run. Too much pace on that one, and Miller makes the easy pickup. Shane Miller, the senior goalkeeper, will take the punt. Booming punt deep into the U-32 end. Here's Lowe with some time. Reverses Fields to Ben Clark. Clark looking for Humke. Humke does a good job stopping and coming back for that pass. Humke into the middle. Looking down the line for Clark, but hooked it out of bounds. One minute and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Ooh, nice heel kick skip that time by Pryor. Dylan Clayton way up on that one. That one rolls out of bounds. Throw-in for the Raiders. McLean looking inside, finds Humke. Back to McLean, Dylan Clayton. Clayton reverses Fields. Ben Clark coming to it. Dumps it off for Trevor Clayton. Clayton looking for Heading. Gets the rebound off the deflection by the Hartford defense. Here's the left-footed shot over the crossbar. Nice thought, nice effort by Clayton. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Raiders lead 1-0 over Hartford. Trevor Clayton gets first touch on that goal kick. Ben Clark looking for Humke. Clark heads it down. Humke with the trap. Sends it back to Heading. Heading tries to get it in quickly. Here's Pryor. And that's going to do it for the first half. So with 1 half of play in the books, the score is 1 for U-32 and 0 for the visiting Hartford Hurricanes. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the second half. You're watching high school soccer on CVTsport.net. second half. Ready? Welcome back to U-32 High School, where number 10 ranked Hartford trails number 7 ranked U-32 by a score of 1-0 on a Dylan Clayton shot, rebound, and putback for the goal. Raiders have had a couple good opportunities. Hartford has had a couple very good opportunities. One called back on an offsides on a punt with a streaking player that was just a half a step offside. And another, a loose ball in the middle off a missed kick clear. And just a great deflection by the backs for U-32 to prevent a tie ball game. The U-32 Raiders will start with the kickoff. Humke will be the man getting things going, the junior midfielder for U-32. Humke plays this one back. Quick attack for the Raiders. Here's Trevor Clayton. Nice drop off. Here's McLean. Booms it in and just over the crossbar. I like the thought that time by McLean. That one, potential rebound, potential play off the crossbar, and the rest of the Raiders swooping in for the rebound. O'Brien, who is back into the game, will take the goal kick for Hartford. Beggs can't get to that one. It rolls out of bounds. Only will take the throw-in for U-32. Finds Trevor Clayton. Clayton into the middle. Reverses fields to McLean. McLean has some space. Near side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell finds Humke. Humke, a nice trap on the McLean pass. O'Donnell now working the three-man game. Gets across past his defender. Here's Humke in the middle, looking forward for heading. O'Brien's there to clear it away. Well played by senior Ian O'Brien. McLean plays that off the Hartford defender McMahon. McLean with the throw-in. He can get some yardage on these. Into the middle. Skipped by Humke toward the goal. And Shane Miller is there to pick it up for the Hurricanes. Miller with a big booming punt across midfield. That ball died in the mud. A couple players thought it was going to roll forward. And a call. I guess they're going to call this one an offsides on the punt. Here's Trevor Clayton, or a foul. Into the middle, he gets the shot off. It's a low, hard one, deflected by O'Brien. Kept in by Olney. Here's Dylan Clayton. Dylan around the corner, left-footed shot. It's low, and across the goal mouth, over the end line. Good opportunity there again, created by Dylan Clayton. U-32 squeezed in a little bit on that play. I always like having somebody crashing that far post if you can, both defensively and offensively. Thrown on the far side by Beggs. Cleared away by Bazzazaro. Beggs again into the middle, and he's fouled. Nope. This one called out of bounds over the end line. Nope, it will be a foul against Hartford. Clayton will take the kick. Those yellow lines on the field getting a little dulled by the football tread on the far side. Here's McLean. He's got all day long to move this one forward. Into the middle. Looking for heading. Well played that time by Bassett to win the throw-in. Here's Dylan Morse. Morse double-teamed. bumped off the ball, and that will be a foul against U-32. Both O'Donnell and McLean were pressuring Bassett. Neither of them alone probably would have fouled him, but together they had enough impact to knock him down, and Hartford wins the free kick. Hartford sticking around here. U-32 has had some opportunities. They certainly would like an insurance goal. Hartford has been good on the counterattacks. This ball volleyed, and nice thought, but wide to the left that time. Kick was made by Bassett. Here's McLean. Down the line for O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets it to Heading. Heading looking for the give and go with O'Donnell. O'Brien racing onto it. O'Donnell pressuring him, and it rolls out of bounds. O'Donnell's pressure wins the throw-in for U-32. Here's McLean, finds Humke. Humke crosses into the middle, onto the foot of Trevor Clayton. Clayton with a cutback. Left-footed pass to the far side. Only is there on sides. Only has some time. Drops back to Dylan Clayton. Clayton loses his footing and cleared away. Here's Heading now for U-32. Outside to Olney. Dylan Clayton into the middle looking for Humke. Good play defensively by Bassett to clear that away. Kept in by Clayton. Clayton looking ahead, finds Olney. That one played out of bounds over the end line. Good pressure defense that time by Aiden Brooks, the right back for Hartford. Shane Miller will take the goal kick for the Hurricanes. Raiders lead 1-0 with 34 minutes to go in the match, assuming there is no extra time, or the Hurricanes don't tie it up. Ball goes over the sideline. Raiders will throw it in. Trevor Clayton hustles over to take the throw. Looking for an open teammate, drops it off. Bazzazaro will come up and throw it for U-32. Bazzazaro looking forward. That one headed away by Beggs. It's Pryor weaving his way through U-32 defenders, and he wins himself the throw-in as well. Pryor strong on the ball and good speed on that right side for the Hurricanes. Here's Pryor now. Trevor Clayton hustles after that one. Turns it upfield, headed into the zone. And Zendik and Van Hoy, good communication that time. Zendik will come up and allow Van Hoy to step out of the way. Zendik's punt, headed back, first touch by Morris into the middle. Nifty play that time by Dylan Clayton. Finds brother Trevor. Trevor's got some space, looking forward. And O'Donnell keeps it in play. Far side, nice air ball by Joey Beggs to head that one away. That cross would have been on the foot going toward Dylan Clayton. McLean gets ahead on this one. Out of bounds over the sideline, throw in for the Hurricanes. Pryor racing onto it. Coming around the corner is Nick Martin, plays it over the end line, and the Raiders win a goal kick. Van Hoy did a good job that time. Van Hoy thought he won the goal kick. The side judge discussing it with the referee, and no. The Hurricanes will win a corner kick. As I mentioned, the Raiders gave up 2 header goals on corner kicks in this exact same spot from this exact same side. So the Raiders are going to be vigilant here and very careful. Watch Zendik who was screened off in those, and McLean gets the first head on these. Humke heads it out. Ball's loose and finally sent away by Heading. And one of the plays, Zendik had a Montpelier player on each of his hips, kind of not letting him move, and ended up being the game-tying goal. Zendik was not going to be sealed that time. I think it was Pryor on him, and Zendik was just shoving him away. Here is McLean with the throw-in for U-32. Substitutes getting ready to check in the game. It's Sean Butler and Ben Clark for the Raiders. And Sawyer Albrecht, the sophomore midfielder, coming in for the Hurricanes. Just under 31 minutes to go in this match. Raiders leading 1-0. The winner of this one takes on the winner of Lake Region and Stowe, being played right now at Stowe High School in Stowe. Dylan Morse will take the throw-in for the Hurricanes. Pryor with the skip header. McLean heads it away. Morse looking forward. Good challenge by McLean. Here's Humke switching fields. Finds his open teammate. That's Ben Clark. His pass down the line deflected. Finn Lowe plays that one over the sideline. Throw in quickly the other way. Bazazro does a good job clearing that one away, sending it to the middle. Here's Bassett now with a little chip forward. Played away nicely by the U-32 defense. Over the sideline, coming up to take the throw-in. That was Beggs. This one in the corner. Bazazaro, nice ball forward. O'Brien clears it away into the bench of U-32. Didn't want to mess around with Trevor Clayton's speed. O'Brien showed some speed of his own that time. Into the middle, Humke with a nice trap, redirection. Here's McLean coming onto it, left-footed, low shot. Doesn't get all the power he wants on it. And Miller is there to scoop that one up. Miller with another big punt into the middle. Low heads it toward the Hurricane end. Ben Clark now down the left side, working with Clayton. Trevor Clayton gets past one defender, can't get by the second. There's Humke racing onto it, back to Van Hoy. Looking ahead for McLean. McLean with a nice line pass. Dylan Clayton, and Dylan Clayton is called offsides. Nice thought by McLean. I did not see that one. McLean made that pass. It looked like Dylan Clayton ran onto it, unless there was somebody on the far side. Ball skipped forward. Van Hoy is there. Punts it away. Far side looking for Clark. Clark races on, but can't get to it before it goes over the sideline. Throwing for the Hurricanes. Here's Bassett now. Nice move to get around the defender. Taking it into the middle. Overlaps Pryor. He's taken down. No call. Here's Butler now with a field reversal. Now U-32 with that 2-0 lead against Montpelier went on a bit of a defensive posture. Here's Heading. And slide tackle out of bounds, O'Brien, but Heading and the Raiders will win the corner. And they got themselves in a bit of a defensive posture. Really didn't put together much offensive attack. And Montpelier was able to come back. So you see here the Raiders, as they may set up for the short corner. Humke over there with Van Hoy. Raiders putting a little more pressure on now to try to get an insurance goal. And that one hooks right into the hands of Miller. Look at the hustle by Van Hoy. He does not want to get beat back in that center back spot. That was a good 70-yard sprint. Ball played away. 26:45 remaining. 1-0 U-32 on top of Hartford. Ball on the foot of Beggs. Deflected away. Nice defense that time by Ben Clark. This will be another throw-in for Beggs and the Hurricanes. He throws it back onto the foot of Martin. Martin reversing fields. Here's Lambert. Lambert into the middle. Gets it on the foot of McMahon. Good ball control by Hartford. Nice play by Bissett to the far side. Pryor now guarded by Lowe. Pryor gets himself some space. Lowe got a little help from his friend Ben Clark. But Pryor does win the throw-in for the Hurricanes. Here comes Beggs again with the throw. Pryor chips it into the box, headed away by Bazzazaro. Trevor Clayton can't get ahead on that one. Played in by O'Brien. Here's Pryor now. Well played by Lowe. Good defense. Here's a run by Ben Clark down the left side, shadowed by Albrecht. Crosses it into the middle, deflected out of bounds. And a smart play that time by Aiden Brooks. It will lead to the corner kick for U-32, but Brooks didn't know who was behind him. There could have been a Raider right there ready to deflect that one into the back of the net. So better safe than sorry. When in doubt, kick it out, is what I teach my U14 players when I coach. Here's Humke. The shot deflected away by the defense of the Hurricanes. McLean plays it back. Low, back to McLean. Chips it in, but it's punted away. Good play by the Hurricane defense. Here's a nice run into the middle. That was Clark. McLean plays it back in. Dylan Clayton running on. O'Brien running on, but there is Miller to pick it up. That was not Clark. That was O'Donnell. O'Donnell snuck into the game on me on that left midfield spot. Dylan Clayton with a nice turn. Oh, sweet move. But well defended that time by Lambert. Lambert touched it last. Dylan Clayton wanted the call, but Dylan might have been giving a little help to Lambert with his hands in his back. So the official made the call probably more on the fact that he didn't want to give a free kick and gave a throw-in instead. Sub checking into the game, Evan Berman will come into the left side for the Hurricanes. Berman making a good play immediately. Field reversal, Low, sending it forward. It's Albrecht. Whoa! And that looked dangerous. Who's it going to be on? That was jumping in on the Raiders, so it will be a free kick for the Hurricanes. This ball into the zone. Kneed away that time by Bazzazaro. Punched back in by Beggs. Sub checking in for the Hurricanes. That is Gion. Here's Butler now. Looking ahead, Trevor Clayton. His pass picked off. Nice steal by Bissett. Bissett now down the line looking for Pryor. And a nice slide tackle by Bazzazaro. Those two mixed it up a bit in the first, and Pryor complaining on that call. He won the throw-in, but may have thought that there was a little contact on that slide tackle by Bazzazaro. And a little chirping going on from Dylan Clayton with Pryor. And the official doing a good job right here, talking to both of them. Hey, this is playoff soccer. You guys want to stay in the game. Your team doesn't want to play a man down. Let's play a clean game. I didn't read lips, but I read his mind, I think, on that one. And that's certainly what the coaches are thinking as well. As the official coming over to talk to the line judge to make sure they have everything under control. Once you're put on notice, you do not want to get in any scrapes because the call will go against you in any sport. And that one played out of bounds off the Raiders. Corner kick for the Hurricanes. It will be Albrecht. No, correction, it will be McMahon taking it. McMahon with a low one, looking for Pryor. Great play to clear it out by Bazzazaro. Here's McMahon, but that one boomed away by Dylan Clayton. Trevor Clayton making the run onto it. Heading, gets his foot on the ball, plays it out of bounds over the sideline. 21 minutes to go in this game. U-32 leading 1-0 in this first round playoff matchup. Hartford number 10, U-32 number 7. U-32 with a 4-4 record. Hartford 3-5-1. Ball chipped in. Bazzazaro lets that one trickle out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for U-32. I'm going to say the winner of this one has the unenviable task of taking on defending Division II boys soccer champion Stowe. Stowe, 10 years straight, won Division III soccer championship and moved up to Division II last year and won the championship in Division II. So a program that knows what they're doing when they get into the VPA playoffs. O'Brien loses his footing, and there to pick him up on that slip, his fellow defender Lambert. Here's a nice run down the left side. It's Nick Martin. Martin gets past the defender. A slide tackle missed. A cutback. Here's the shot. Still in bounds. And McMahon took the shot on that one. It looked like he lost footing on his plant foot as well. That one deflected out of bounds by a Raider defender. It will be Bassett taking the corner. Here's Trevor Clayton now. Clayton into the middle, looking forward. Finds Humke. Humke looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Tyler Heading. And played away nicely. Good defense by Lambert. Here's Butler working with Humke. Butler finds McLean. McLean looking ahead for O'Donnell. Good defense. O'Donnell comes away past his defender, cuts it back into the middle. And both Humke and O'Donnell swung on that at the same time. They might have got in each other's way a little bit. Good strike just over the crossbar. Raiders coach Mike Noyes would have loved an insurance goal there. O'Donnell heads it back in. Here's Dylan Clayton to the outside. Humke now reverses Fields. Dylan Clayton with some space. Overlap dump off to Sean Butler. Butler on the outside. Low ahead to Trevor Clayton. Nifty dribbling step over move there. Into the middle to Dylan Clayton. Clayton pulls the trigger. Boy, that had some pep on it. But right into Shane Miller's arms. It's going to be a handball called against Pryor and the Hurricanes. Free kick. Van Hoy will step up to take it. Gabe Van Hoy, the senior. 9 seniors on this U-32 squad. It's going to be some big shoes to fill next year for the Raiders. Nice cutback move by Pryor. Into the middle he goes. He's showing some speed. Finn Lowe picks off his pass, though. And there you go. The contact between Lowe and Pryor. Pryor, one of the guys that got spoken to. One Raider, one Hurricane earlier. And the benefit of the doubt eases away from Pryor. The Raiders get the free kick. Pizzazro sending it into the zone of the Hurricanes. Here's Trevor Clayton looking ahead. His attempted pass deflected. Heading, working the give and go with Clayton. Gion over there, cross into the middle, and a little too long. One intended for Dylan Clayton, who had made a run on this near side post. Miller will take the goal kick. Under 16 minutes to go. Carter Nillette and Tanner Bassett check back into the game for the Hurricanes. That is DeFelice sending it off to the outside. Here's Pryor now. Pryor with some space. Gets past 2 defenders. Sends it into the middle. DeFelice, his shot deflected by Van Hoy. Another deflection. A third shot. And a diving save by Zendik. What a strike by Nillette. That was in the upper 90. Zendik got his feet under him, stretched out, and punched that one away. Another corner kick now for the Hurricanes. Here's the boot. And that one headed away. I think it might have been Dylan Clayton clearing that one away. O'Donnell on the outside to Trevor Clayton. So the Raiders surviving a couple good scoring opportunities, a few this game. Hartford not getting any breaks. Ball into the middle. Olney was making the run. Ball loose. Miller was trying to shield Olney and went right past the ball. Was able to reel it in. Miller will take the punt for the Hurricanes. It's another booming punt. Chipped in. Running onto it is Martin and cleared away by Pizzazro. Substitute back into the game for Hartford is Dylan Morse. Here's the throw-in by Beggs. Beggs battling with Pizzazro. Pizzazro up the line. Finds O'Donnell. Takeaway by Nillette. Here's Pryor now. Guarded by Lowe. Lowe pokes it away. Throw in for the Hurricanes. Under 13 minutes to go. 1-0 U-32. Slippery ball. Goes out of the hands. O'Donnell sends that one forward. Trevor Clayton running onto it. Played back to the keeper. And Miller bops it away. Kept in bounds. Pryor working against Lowe there. And once again, it was a wrestling match. Pryor doesn't get the call. Really, probably could have gone either way. Trevor Clayton, here's the shot. It's a low one, but Miller is there again. Those bouncers in this mud, you never know how high it's going to come up. Miller did a good job getting his whole body in front of that one. Dylan Clayton, he's dispossessed by O'Brien. Takes it right back, though. Dylan Clayton cuts it back to Humke. Humke in the middle. Trying to chip it in with some English. That spin for you non-pool players. Here is Tyler Heading. He blasts when O'Donnell puts his body in front to get that one away. And that's going to be a charging call against O'Brien and the Hurricanes. Poor O'Brien, I think he was more slipping in the mud than he was really trying to force contact. Nonetheless, it's going to be a great opportunity for U-32 with just over 11 minutes left. They'll have a free kick, and the official puts it right at the spot of the foul, which unfortunately for U-32 is right in a muddy spot where a lot of football snaps have happened in the last couple weeks. Van Hoy will step up to take it. A 5-person wall. Trevor Clayton hits a nice low strike, but Miller is there to stop it. Unselfish play by Van Hoy. Clayton did a good job not over kicking it, kept it low, but Miller saw it all the way and was able to get his body in front of it. Good goalkeeping on both sides in this one. Here's McLean running onto it, plays it outside, out of bounds. Throw in by Morse. He goes to Bissett. Bissett plays it in. Van Hoy heads it away. Heading, looking long. Trevor Clayton heads it redirect right under the foot of Bissett. Clayton loses his footing, but comes away with the ball. And here's a takeaway. Nice play by the big fella, O'Brien, in the middle. Slide tackle. And by Dylan Clayton. And yes, Dylan Clayton was upset, but the official made the right call. So it will be a free kick for U-32. .9:30 remaining in this match. Van Hoy will take the free kick for the Raiders. Ball goes into the middle, knocked down by DeFelice. He's got space in the middle. Wow, it's getting slippery out there. You see Heading trying to change direction, and his body did, his feet did not. Ball played to the outside by Nillette. O'Donnell with a challenge. Out of bounds off the Raiders. Throw in for Beggs. Beggs trying to get that ball dry and clean, using his shirt so it doesn't slip out of his hands on the throw-in. In the middle. That is McMahon. Cleared away by Dylan Clayton. O'Brien now for Hartford has space. His cutback. He gets some pep on it. Headed away by McLean. Humke now. Ball down the line intended for Trevor Clayton. Guarded closely by Aiden Brooks. Brooks with a deflection. O'Donnell into the middle. Back to Clayton. Give and go. O'Donnell and Clayton. Looking for Humke in the middle. Nice takeaway by Bissett. It is getting slick out there. They rolled the field before this match. Dylan Clayton with a takeaway. Yeah, nice takeaway right back by Nillette. This one played out of bounds. 7:30 remaining. And could we get a timeout so the players can put on their 2-inch spikes, because I think they need them right now. Their standard spikes are just not cutting it on the turf. Let's hope for a nice, sunny, dry day tomorrow. The girls' Mount Abe at U-32 match, first round playoff match, is here tomorrow. Substitute checking in for the Raiders will be Sean Butler, the junior. Cleared away. O'Brien with the play. Can't turn the corner on that and sends it over the end sideline. U-32 will take the throw in. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 1-0, U-32 on top. O'Donnell with the throw-in, finds Heading. Heading drops it off for Trevor Clayton. Field reversal, McLean comes to get it. Dylan Clayton now. Back to McLean, pass picked off. Van Hoy battling with Pryor. Pryor gets past him. Pryor is taken down. No call. Wait a minute. A Raider down on this one. It's Van Hoy. He lost his footing, and I think quite possibly Trevor Pryor might have been swinging arms as he was running. Van Hoy sliding might have caught one of those. Not exactly sure where they pointed the loose ball. Either a free kick for Hartford outside the box, or, yeah, I don't know. That would be the best case scenario, I think, for U-32 at this point. Well, Van Hoy up under his own power and walking off the field. And the Raiders do not want him off the field with the ball in their third, a potential free kick coming for Hartford, and under 6 minutes to go with a 1-0 lead. But he's walking very slowly off the field, so that certainly does not bode well for the U-32 Raiders. We'll see who Coach Mike Noyes sends back to take Van Hoy's place. Not an easy cog in a machine of a defense to replace. Raiders huddling up, talking about what they need to do on this one. Now, I thought it was a takedown of Pryor, and it looked pretty certain, but perhaps the call was made. Yeah, so no call was made, so it just went out of bounds off the Raiders. So I didn't know if they called Pryor for the elbow or the takeout of Pryor, but they called neither. So here's the corner kick for the Hurricanes. Headed out. Good job by Bazzazaro to clear that one away with a header. Over the sideline, Raider throw-in. Finn Lowe will come take that. Lowe looking up the line. Into the middle. Trevor Clayton weaves through two defenders and gets the pass down the line. It's Heading making a run. He gets his legs tangled and I believe will win the free kick. Just over 5 minutes to go in this match. 1-0, U-32 on top. And they'll have a free kick on the side just outside the 18. Trevor Clayton lining up with Butler. asking for 10 yards. The clock is stopped. And they get the extra pace. Perhaps a little gamesmanship there, wanting to burn a little clock with a 1-0 lead and 5 minutes to go. Trevor Clayton gets the shot off in a punch save by Shane Miller. What a stretched out punch saved by Miller, preventing the Raiders from going up 2-0. The Raiders will get a corner kick here. And you see Butler with a slow trot over to take the corner. Trevor Clayton coming over to help him. Raiders in no hurry to get this corner off. A soccer parent not too happy about the strategy of U-32. Burning time off on this corner kick. And it will be Sean Butler. And Clayton there on the short corner with him. Clayton around the corner. Left-footed boot, far side, the header. Good pace on the header by Dylan Clayton, but he couldn't direct it downward onto the net. Goal kick by Miller and the Hurricanes. 3:30 remaining in this match. Ooh. There's a play, and that should be a free kick for U-32. Slide tackle into the legs of O'Donnell. Pizzazro coming over to take this kick. Running onto it is O'Donnell. O'Brien weaving up through the field. Ball taken away by Olney. Here's Butler now. The shot over the crossbar by Trevor Clayton. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this match. And good news for U-32 fans, Gabe Van Hoy back into the match. Here's the goal kick by Miller. And the official getting wise to the U-32 strategy of burning the clock there, adds 40 seconds onto the clock. So we go up in time, back to 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Clock restarts. Trevor Clayton will take the throw-in for U-32. Ball dropped off for heading. Here's the ball forward on the foot of Humke. Humke plays it back. Trevor Clayton working some serious dribbling out there, weaving past two defenders, gets it into the middle. The defender not only has to defend the goal, he also has to defend the clock. Here's a counterattack by Hartford. A run on the far side. Punched away, but here coming on to it. Open man. Here's the shot, just wide left. Great passing, great run that time by the Hurricanes. That was McMahon that got that shot off, sending it across the goal mouth, but just a little wide left. Van Hoy with the kick. O'Donnell sends it toward the Raider bench over the sideline. Here's the throw-in. On the far side, Clayton working it down the line, looking for Humke. Ball played forward by the Hurricanes. Here comes Bassett. Dispossessed. Dylan Clayton now. 45 seconds to go in this match. Through ball down the line. It's a nice one. It's a time killer looking for Trevor. Goes over the sideline. 30 seconds remaining in this game. Hartford has to get something going quick. That ball goes off a Hurricane. Dylan Clayton will come over to take the throw. Down the line looking for O'Donnell. Trevor Clayton back to Dylan, pulls the trigger, and that's going to do it. The U-32 Raiders move on to the quarterfinals with a 1-0 victory over the Hartford Hurricanes. Excellent effort by this number 10 ranked Hartford Hurricane team. They finished their season with a record of 3-6-1. The Raiders improve their record on the season to 5-4. The Raiders will take on the winner of Stowe and Lake Region, a game that is going on right now. Odds are it will be Stowe at Stowe. That game will be played Friday night at Stowe High School, and a game which promises to, at this point, due to the weather report, be a wet and interesting one. Well, that is going to do it for us here. We'd like to thank you for joining us on this live stream. I'd like to thank my camera man, Jim Severance, for bringing you this video action. I'd like to thank everybody here at U-32 for their hospitality and letting us use their wonderful facility. Final score, final time, U-32 moves on to the quarterfinals, 1-0 victory over